got to meet some great people. I got to sit down with James Cameron for about 3 hours, and I wish I could show you all the conversations, and it was amazing. I got to sit down with David Attenborough, who's a great English naturalist, as well as a 3D filmmaker. I got to spend the day at Pixar, so I just felt incredibly lucky and privileged to be able to talk to these people. The problem, of course, is cutting it down. This is only a short film, it's intended for an hour on TV in England. So it was really painful to have to take the stuff out. So I'm hoping one day we can make the long version. But I hope you'll enjoy this. I'm going to make a little, Ray told me not to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to make a little apology because it's kind of work in progress. And it was a learning experience for me, and it still is a learning curve. We had the interesting job of taking a lot of classic pictures and trying to put them in the most modern medium. And you will see in the film a lot of mistakes have been made in stereo, particularly in stereo films. And a lot of people got headaches and got put off. You talk about the 60s particularly, perhaps, with things coming at you the whole time and giving you a headache. Sky 3D in England is so conscious of this that they hardly want any 3D at all. So once you've made your film and you've tried to convert the classic images into something which works on TV, you then have to get it past their engineers, which is kind of like getting a camel through the eye of a needle, if you get my drift. So there's a lot of compromises. The things they hate are things like retinal rivalry. Now, all of us who look at classical images live with retinal rivalry the whole time, and we kind of enjoy it. It's part of the atmosphere of the pictures. Sky TV don't like that, so they immediately went through all our film and took it all out. So the images all started to look very sterile. They also took out most of the depth, which, as I say, starts to defeat the object of the exercise. So what you see is a compromise and a kind of work in progress. Also, you will see me as the link man. Now, I have never done this before. I can play guitar a bit. I can.
Wait, really? I never knew.
And I can walk around and I can talk a bit. What I hate is walking and talking at the same time. And that's what these guys always want you to do. If you're the link man, you have to go, and of course here we had I ended up swearing at the guy the whole time. So you'll see me do it. You can see the pain in my face. But it was a great experience, and I hope, it's going to be very incomplete. All you people who are in particular parts of this scenario, like the Viewmaster, Vista Screen, etc., will not see much of that. It's a history which really starts in 1840 or so with Charles Wheatstone and skips pretty quickly into modern 3D filmmaking. There are lots of images in here which I've spent months restoring, and you'll see them for about a second and a half. So the ideal thing with this film really would be to get a copy of it on Blu-ray, if we ever get that far, and pause it so you can see all the images. There are some really nice ones. Okay, that's enough apologizing. I would just like to say I hope you enjoy the movie. We are going to stand up here later. Ray Zone, my hero, Ray Zone, and I are going to stand up here and do something afterwards. I'm not quite sure what that's going to be, but enjoy. Thank you very much.